I went to bed so late yesterday. I went to bed so early today, and then I got up early. I feel like I have a problem with rest. I just don't like to feel slow down, you know? Especially when you feel like things not moving or you're not making any progress. I've been realizing that that's like the moments in the movies where there's no action and there's nothing going on. And it's just talking conversations. You know, they going into board meetings, they're having conference calls and talking about what the next plans are or who they're gonna send to infiltrate what sector, those type of things. That's what I feel like be going on when there's those times in life where you feel like there's no motion, or you feel like you know your progress is halted, but you're doing stuff, right? You putting the work in, you're building the discipline, you're doing all that. Do you still feel like nothing coming out of it? What my father taught me about that is that's when you're building character. Because I used to go to work just to pay bills and not even have not have no money to save, not have no money to put down, not even to, if I want to enjoy myself a little bit, right? And even if, life is not about, just working to pay bills and you want to enjoy yourself, you barely enjoy yourself, because as soon as you feel like you enjoyed yourself a little bit, now it's right back to work. Because all the money that you enjoyed yourself with, like I said in my song, whatever's left over is getting spent. That's crazy. Working just to pay the rent. And ain't nothing left over. Whatever's left over is getting spent. That's how we live. That's how a lot of us live. I can't just say that that's me, because so many people live like that. So many people live, paycheck to paycheck, and then we get on the internet so we could try to feel good. We get on the internet so we could flex a little bit. Sometimes it's good to flex that you paid your bills. Sometimes it's good to flex that you don't have nothing in your pocket. You got flies and butterflies flying out your wallet, but your fridge full of food that you just went to the store, or you just went to the garden and picked, or you just went to one of your neighbor's house and you traded, and y'all are making stuff work. We don't have to come on the internet to brag about what we gain from the world. Because if I brag about what I gain from the world, I'll be telling God I just lost a piece of my soul. Because you lose your soul to gain the world. When you start bragging about worldly things, that's when you don't see it yet. But I'm telling you now, that's when you have lost your soul. A little piece of your soul has been gone because you want to flash that watch and feel happy about, getting that watch, right? If you can't be happy naked, whatever you decorate yourself with is worthless dross. And it's all the things that takes away from your soul. So each piece of those things that you put on your body to decorate yourself is a piece of your soul that's missing. And when you take all that stuff off and you're naked, you start looking like, who sees me, right? Who sees me for the real me, right? Who sees my nakedness? That's why I walk around naked all the time, even if I got all this decorations on. Shit, people see me pick pennies up off the ground. That's good luck. How do you value money, but you don't value money? That's a broke mentality. Because a child will pick money up anytime, especially if a child know what money is. You teach a child what money is and the child see a quarter on the floor, the child gonna pick it up and think he lucky. If he see $1 on the floor, he gonna pick it up and think it's the best day of his life because he found a motherfucking dollar. You think it's the best day of your life, you find money. I think it's the best day of my life when I feel hungry, but I'm full. And I can come on here and I can give my enjoyment. I can give my nourishment that I feel. I can give what I just finished feasting on in my soul. I can share it all with the world. And that little piece that I share with the world, you know, it's like me breaking bread. When I give my channels and I come out of the source and I poke my head out into the world to live a little bit, I be breaking bread when I talk like how I talk. When I come out here and I get on my podcast, when I spread my music, like all the stuff that's going on in the world. When I first started releasing my music, it didn't make sense. Nowadays, every one of my songs makes sense. Every one of my songs makes sense. Every single one of my, especially Home Invasion. That song makes the most sense to, let's just say broadly, protecting yourself and your family. That's what that song matters the most towards. And what's happening now is a division and a conquering of the family. Like they don't really like brothers at all. From the commercials to the way they talk about us on the socials, to the way people look at us. Because I told you, right? People go on the internet. We used to go on the internet to escape reality. Now people go on the internet to be real. And when you see them in real life, they're fake. So people go on the internet for news. They go on the internet for updates. They go on the internet to see how the world is going. And if the world is telling them not to look at a brother, you know, the way the brother deserves, and then there's all this propaganda, there's all this, you know, all this marketing campaign and all this policy towards, you know, the destruction of the brother, which is the only defender of the sister. The only person that will protect the black woman is a black man. The only person that will protect the black woman is a black man. The only people that will sacrifice their life for nothing, for you to have everything, is a black man. No other race will ever sacrifice nothing. No other race will sacrifice a cent, a penny, for you to have anything. Only a black man would do that. Only a black man would do that. I'm talking about, I watched my father have nothing and make blood out of fucking stone. My great granny used to tell me, if I got it, you got it. But if I don't have it, I can't make blood out of stone. And I watched my father make blood out of stone. My father pulled bread, peanut butter, cereal, pizza. When we was hungry, my father pulled blood out of stone. So that's how I'm able to tell you that the only person that's going to be able to protect the black woman is a black man. The only person that will give up everything for you to have everything, the only person that will give up everything just for you to have one little piece of enjoyment, one little piece of happiness, is the black man. No other man would do that. I promise you. They will not. They will calculate their bottom line, and they will tally up their fucking losses, and they will count you in as one of their losses, and they will not feel any they will not feel any remorse to get rid of you, to serve their bottom line. So I'm telling you, the only person, the only race, the only being on this planet and this existence of life that will risk Everything for you to have anything is a black man. And especially if that black man have dreads. We the last line of defense. We literally are the last line of defense. So when you feel like nothing's happening in your life, or you feel like you don't have any motion, that's when the most character is being built. Which type of character are you building in those quiet times where nobody can see you, when you're naked and you're not outside performing and acting and playing a role for society? Who are you then? What character are you building? Are you building a fucking evil villain, or are you building a Superman? Are you gonna die a hero, or are you gonna live long enough to become the villain? I did legs yesterday. I felt so tired and drained. Now I came on live and I got all this energy. I be hyping myself up. Boy, I hype myself up to drag the fucking lake dry. But I could also hype myself up to wade in the waters until that motherfucker dries up. Patience. And the sun comes out.